Fucking called DOTcast. That's a trailer.
We're just so cool, man.
Just so cool. Hello and welcome to a very, very special edition of DOTcast. Not only is it in person, we are celebrating here because
There's an album coming out at midnight!
10 seconds in we got dead air already. Jesus Christ. How we all doing?
Very good.
We're a bit giddy.
Reese and Callum arrived about 2 minutes ago, so a bit...
Stagecoach, fuck you.
Aye, plus McDonald's gives our money back too.
Chicken
Fucking
salad.
lizards.
By the time this comes out, that will definitely be a viral TikTok, the McDonald's Blues song.
Well, we ordered 20 spicy nuggets, 20 regular too.
So, we are here to celebrate the launch of Colour in the Grey, as you can see behind you. What are we doing tonight to celebrate?
Going to Cushies for a curry.
Nice.
And then what are we doing?
Just going for some beers.
Karaoke.
We're doing karaoke. Dancing on tables karaoke. I'm not sure how, I'm not sure if that's vain or funny doing our own song at karaoke, but...
I think as long as it's not me singing it. I think Reese should be the one to sing it.
totally
after his karaoke video last time he got booed off.
He's like,
Oh, fucking.
I'm sorry.
Boo.
I might try and cut in that video now. So I was thinking about all the things since the last podcast, because I watched the last one today, and I thought, what have we actually done since then? Because even though it was over a year ago, we had already recorded the album when we did the last one. Since then, we went to Nashville in January. Any funny anecdotes from that?
We ordered takeaway food at 1 in the morning.
That was first of my list.
Gregor passed out. We ate the food, opened the window so the smell would leave, binned the pizza boxes and told him it didn't arrive.
He woke up, first things, well, I know you're lying, I can smell it. Well, no, you can't. Alright, must be me.
I think I'm due a pint for that because I definitely
Oh, here he goes already.
yeah.
No, I give you
He's
some
not even turned up the cans.
money for it. Didn't get any.
Yeah, it wouldn't give us a refund either, sorry mate. We also, I've got 3 words. I've got pizza, my second word is truck, which was just that we rented a massive fucking monster truck thing.
What's a
to
big
drive
truck?
about, which was really good fun until you had to park anywhere. And it just resulted in me, Gregor and Reese getting really angry at each other, trying to, no, left, hard left.
Plus, was driving on the other side of the road quite difficult compared to driving here.
It was when you had...
It was for you.
It was when you had Gregor going, watch the lamppost. Watch lamppost on your right, Robbie.
Stop sign.
You're
Stop.
Even
I
you're
feel
half
weird
in
sitting
the
on
lane
the
and
other
half
side.
out of the lane.
I was pretty bad, to be fair.
It was weird.
Another pretty bad thing, which is my third Nashville word, I just wrote rib.
Oh, you brought absolutely every last bit of that on yourself.
Quite literally, I literally asked you to punch me as hard as you can, and then got shocked when you broke my ribs.
It's so funny because you were Googling the next morning, what does a broken rib feel like?
Yeah.
Sore.
Yes. That's the answer.
Then we were in a write the next day, and I was like I can't remember who we were with, but like got to record the demo. I was like, Cal, please do this. I've broken my ribs. Like I literally can't breathe.
Oh no!
But then you didn't.
You didn't ask me then,
That
and
was
I'd sang the last demo. So out of being like back and forth, they're like, "Who wants to sing this one?" And I forgot that you'd been punched in the ribs. So I was like, "Robert."
then spun the
slowly
song.
I
just want to breathe.
I can't fucking breathe. I know we're doing some dancing tables karaoke tonight, hopefully. But what is your karaoke song? If you had to have a karaoke song,
The same as last time when it failed Rapper's Delight. When you get the right words in front of me, the word man does his job. Rapper's
Word
Delight,
man.
yeah.
I mean, I need to
Got
see
one,
that
yeah.
now tonight. That is outrageous. What's yours, Sam?
Fuck, I don't really have one, to be honest, man. Like, I really don't. It's just whatever gets put in front of me. I'm not one for karaoke. I'm a bah humbug. But I'm sure it could be remedied this evening.
Fast forward.
Something. See, after we heard that Elton John song in the van the other week, that is like it's my anthem, and I want that to be my karaoke song. Are you ready for love?
Just kicking the door down to your flat. I think it's time to talk about what we are here for, which is the album. Does anybody know exactly what the album's called? Can anybody give me a physical example of the album title?
I mean,
What's going on here?
I just get my fucking jacket.
Okay, we'll cut this out after.
I could show you a physical of what the album's called.
Colour in the
Unreal for you.
That's not just drawn on, by the way. That was very painful.
I think that's
Thank you, Conor Marnie.
He's taking a bit of close up of that thing.
I'll pop in a
pop in a
photo.
photo.
I'll pop in a photo.
When did you get that done?
About 2 hours ago.
That's why you're being shady about being off today.
Well, that's why, like, before you guys turned up, I was like, what? Like, anytime Hamish talked about his day, and he's like, and then I had some business, and then I was like, what do you mean you had some business? And it was that. Was it that? I hope it's that. I'm just throwing you under the bus here, mafia overlords.
We need to get matching ones now.
Well, funny that you should say that.
It'd be funny if it was spelt wrong.
No, you.
Cholera in the grave.
Colin McGrath.
So we recorded the album in April 2021. Gregor, you're the studio man. Any notes, anything
We
to
did.
tell keen techie fans such as me who knows nothing?
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
No, we went into a studio here for, what was it, 2 weeks? Down at Substation and just rattled through.
Wrong.
No,
that was right.
The
That was
pre-production. Okay. For the pre-production for 2 weeks. Then we finished. Doing that, and then we went straight into Granton at Graham's at Chamber Street.
Is there one thing, and I asked this question because I've already got my answer in mind. Is there one thing about the album as a whole or the process that people not in music might not know? It could be about our album or anything at all. My thing is it's really, really quite boring because you just sat around for, like, it's different for different people, but because, I mean, I don't even play keys on it. You do the keys part. I just sing at the end, so I literally spend a week just sat.
Wait, do you sorry to interrupt. Do you mean like things that like people don't know about making an album? As in,
Yeah,
like,
just anything that if you weren't in music, you wouldn't actually know.
no.
It's the tuning of the drums that happens, and you hit it, and you tune it, and you hit it again. It sounds exactly the same as it did before. Hit it another time. Oh yeah, still sounds exactly.
Still a
sounds like
snare.
It is better than not tuning properly and having to go back and record your entire bass part after you finish the recording session.
Time ago.
So yeah, from the very start, so we got a call from NC, our new label overlords, saying that they wanted to do an album in August 2019. It must have been. And then from there, we basically just wrote a load of songs and whittled it down. Was there any? Because I remember we got together and we had all kind of voted for. I included this question just to use the phrase that Gregor used when he was like, "Surely calling me up."
It's got to be calling me up, boys.
Surely, boys. Surely,
It's got to
call
be.
me up.
Surely.
But like, what's your like memories of that whole process? Because for me, I was like, I had a list and I was like so set that had to be the 10 songs in the album, and then as soon as somebody was like, I vote for that one, I suddenly went, oh no,
Well,
that's
that's-
actually a good one.
That's a big part of it, is that you've got 5 opinions on anything that gets done. So if it's like song choices, when you're actually recording stuff, there's five pitches on how it's going to go. And that was one of the hard parts choosing songs, was the fact that it's like, right, I know what I want, you know what you want, or whoever knows. It's just like, well, we've got to come to some sort of level ground where you've got to kind of cater for everyone's sort of choice.
I thought that you were gonna have the same list as me, so I was like, right, I've already got one on my side, and then I thought, how can I like approach the others
Win
to
the
just try and
votes.
just warp their mind and achieve the vote.
Is that why you bought me dinner that night?
It's getting really hot in here. But then you had a completely different list to me as well, and it was fucked.
Yeah.
For me, which is when it comes to an album, like one of the most important parts was the track listing and kind of what goes where, which was probably even harder because, you know, you can have 100 songs and we narrow it down to 10, but when you're trying to arrange 10 tracks in the way that you want it to be, Reese, did you, what was your thinking? What was your examples?
Well, I know for the closer, for the whole time we were recording, we decided that it was going to be sing along, and then it ended up not closing the album. So like when we're recording it, like that's what we're picturing. But yeah, that I guess don't get tied to.
Is that not the last song in the album?
No, it's Roller Coaster.
Oh,
Nice to see you're switched on.
Wow.
oh well, I'm excited to hear this piece of work. When does it come out?
Is Gregor, was there an album when you like growing up listened to and you're like, I want to be that band, or I want to make that album? Is there something? And question number 2, is this better than that?
Is it
Question
better
number
than-
3, if not, why the fuck not?
Mine's was Razorlight's album when it came out, and I don't know if it was the first album. Do you have any more than that album? That one
I
album?
think like 2 or
That's
3.
really bad.
In the
would still
morning,
support
in
your
the
Razor stuff.
American,
That's a great album.
That was an album for me. Yeah, used to listen to that and be like, the first time you like, I kind of appreciate music in like a wider context than just like hearing a single or a couple of singles or whatever. We're getting there. It's all right. Maybe par.
Some songs.
Some
You
songs.
got to be self-critical.
Yeah, but
I thought your drumming was terrible.
Same.
Just kidding, guys.
What about you, Cal?
You I don't know. Abbey Road, it's a great album. Can't beat that album. We listened to it in the van the other day.
Yeah.
I was like, it's just so good. Doesn't matter how overplayed it is. It's just so
Yeah.
good.
Is
Yeah.
it so good that it's better than Colour in the Grey?
Yeah, so much better than Colin in the Grey.
I think I might just.
But that was their last piece of work. This is our
we're
first, so-
getting there. We're
Yeah.
getting there.
Ask me in 6 albums time.
We would normally now edit it seamlessly so that we ask Reese, but Gregor, Hamish has put a bloody jacket on, so that's going to be obvious. Reese.
I would say probably a turning point was, I struggle to remember the title of it, but the Bombay Bicycle Club record with You Carry Me, Luna.
Oh,
All that.
Shuffle.
No, the
Oh,
one
that's-
after that
oh,
was like. No, it's not Lights Out World's Gone. That's the song,
That's the
innit?
second one.
What's
That's
the name
third
of that
one.
album? You know the one I mean?
I know the one.
That one. I seen
That
that live and that changed a lot when I seen that and listened to that.
My favourite album all time, and I sound like a broken record because I say it every time, is The Crossing by Big Country. I just think that every song flows perfectly. Every song's fucking just gets better and better as the album goes on. And in my opinion, it's just flawless.
And is Colour in the Grey better than that album?
It's getting there.
It's getting there. This is
So
going
what
to be
again?
our
There's
poster.
not there.
5 stars all the way, but still not better than your favourite
Could do
album.
better.
Mine was, and I listened to it today, it probably wasn't this, but I just listened to them today. Palma Violets 180, that
Oh yeah.
that was like, I was like 13, 14, I was like, I want to be those guys. and I'm nowhere near as cool. So that was good.
That's a good exercise.
Yeah. Week.
Drink of the week.
the week.
Cows on the cheeky.
I'm taking it back to London with my mate Reese. Camden Pale. Right, Ken?
This one with, mate.
Can't say that, mate. Oh shit.
It's Aussie, isn't it?
You've integrated in 1 second.
Yeah, I thought this was Canberra Ale.
A little bus joke.
It's Canberra.
Yeah, that's what I thought, mate. One too many, it seems.
Fuck me. Fuck me.
Oh dear.
Apologies about that.
So gonna go through the track list one by one, and we can just jump in, say anything we think basically is a dog going fucking nuts outside.
Oh no, just a dog.
So start. We open the album with "How Do I Get Back to Her." It had to be that intro. Yeah. I don't think there's much else you need to say about that. Hopefully loads of people
Intro's class, the rest of the song shit.
just drums for him.
One thing I will say is though, when that came to working on it in the practice room, it came together very quick. I think the only thing we really changed, apart from little tweaks, was we took the tempo down a little bit.
This dog, man.
This dog.
This dog.
Yeah, it came together pretty quick in the practice room. But I can't fucking concentrate with that thing. Ask me again. Ask me again.
Let's just move on. Next track.
Yeah. Next track, we're going to Breathe. Thoughts and feelings on Breathe.
Well, Breathe. When we did track listing for what songs are going to go on the album, and we kind of kicked Breathe to the side a little bit because it was going to be stronger. Well, we thought.
Yes, you all did, didn't you?
Stronger.
You all seem to
Emphasis on we.
Wait, 4 out of the 5 of us.
But he knew.
Oh,
He
yeah.
knew
It's
all
got to be
along.
calling you out.
We just had to figure it out ourselves.
But then was it not the guys that Liz Rose thought that's an absolute ripper, she'd give it another go, and when we gave it another go, it was class.
Yeah, it wasn't even really on the album. Then we just had a call with the publishing guys, and they're like, "No, you need to try that," because when it was written originally, it was like a slow ballad.
On the piano.
Yeah. Better Off Friends. What do you think? That is literally why it's a song. That's like my favourite song for that prime moment. It's so funny because we don't even clap when we do it live. You play it in the samples and I'd stamp my foot as if people are going to think that's what makes the noise.
Some shoe that.
Yeah. What's he got on his feet?
The crazy thing though is
Boy went like that clapper.
Michael Flatley tap dancing over there. Next song on the album is, can anybody tell me it's the oldest song on the album?
What do we guess in that song?
Calling me good.
Colour me good. It's Letters. Because we were about to release that. Literally, I think we're about to announce it like the week after we'd filmed the video and everything for it. And then we got the cal. I'm looking at him. Then we got the call saying that NC wanted to do the album because they'd heard Letters. Well,
That song is the album.
yeah,
in some
it's
respects.
the album song. Yeah, it's what, 3 years old maybe.
Yeah.
It's an oldie.
But luckily,
But still gold.
so luckily when
old but gold, baby.
I watched the video back and we've aged slightly. Hamish's
Hey, you
beard's
can
a little
fuck-
bit bigger.
You're the one with grey hair, bro.
But I
Roy dyes his hair once a week.
I do dye my hair every few months, but that is not the point. Next, I'm a bit annoyed with myself that I didn't make you guess them all, but next on the track listing is the one that everybody hated. Not us. Bubblegum.
Oh, that's my favourite one.
Yeah.
It's the best one.
Label hated it, publishers hated it, management hated it. Did you,
Oh, I
did you
loved
hate
it. Loved every bit of it.
We wrote it when I had COVID. That was
Yeah.
I was locked in for 10 days. Playing on the old MIDI.
Next is probably the easiest chorus on the album. In fact, it is the easiest chorus on the album. Simplest.
Shock to the System.
No.
High.
High.
It's not high. It's not the easiest one.
Oh. I just
Once more.
Do that one more time.
It's the easiest one if you're singing it shy.
Next is We Wrote It With Seth, our good friend Seth Ennis.
So
Name drop.
what?
So what?
Second single.
Yeah.
The first.
We've got four
Cottage
different demos of that on the Google Drive.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Letters was similar. Letters, when we done letters, it was like
Three of them are really shit.
Second last song is the big rock one.
Sing along.
Shock to the System.
Sing along.
We had sing along.
Oh, we have, haven't we? Sorry.
Shock
Sorry.
to the System. Nothing else really
Dig it,
needs to
dig
be
it, dig
said
it.
about that. Another good intro.
Pretty pop punky.
Dot do Green Day.
Yeah.
It's good. I like it.
And finally, the best. It is the best outro that we could have picked to the album.
Roller Coaster Love, baby.
I think it's the best song on the album. It's got to be.
I think if you're doing like lyrically, kind of like dynamically, like
Mm-hmm.
Don't, I wouldn't
musically-
recommend listening to it if you went after like a mad breakup and you're sitting drinking gin, because you'll probably bawl your eyes out and cry. There.
Yeah.
So we've got a couple of questions through about the album. Number one from our good friend Will, who we were drinking steins with in London last weekend, pretending to play trombone into steins with him. How do I get back to her? I'm Better Off Friends, or Roller Coaster and Breathe.
Roller Coaster and Breathe.
Ooh, Callum.
Roller Coaster Breathe.
I've just said Roller Coaster is the best song on the album, but I think to not have How Do I on there is a crime.
They pulled it back 2-1. Going to Hamish.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's not to me. Well, if I wasn't in the band, I would say How Do I and Better Off Friends, because I think How Do I is the best song on the album. But I don't really sing on How Do I or Better Off Friends, so I have to say Roller Coaster and Breathe, because I sing on Breathe. Gives me something to do. So one other question about the album. This one's just for you, Callum. Callum, if you could swap, or if you could have one song that I sing for yours, what would it be, and why?
Ooh.
Because
Quite a good question,
it was
actually.
all. It was kind of. Thank you very much. I thought of it myself.
I think I know the answer.
What ones you sing? Breathe. So what? Shock to the System.
Hi.
Hi.
Keep the mic.
I think I would take Breathe.
Yeah.
I like that song a lot. I sometimes, even when we're practicing, find myself going up to sing it and then going, wait.
Down, boy.
Shagger, down.
Good throwback. I'd take How Do I if I could, just because I love playing it. But I wouldn't be able to jump about when we play it as much as I do now. I just kind of bash my keyboard. I can get a laptop out of my head. Obviously, we have been doing this album. This has been our focus for the last 2 years, but we have been together for a few years before. This section's called Journey. Basically,
Good band.
any highlights or lowlights since we have started this band. I've just got a couple of words here. Just Die Young, and Monster Truck as a highlight and a lowlight.
I'll start with a low.
Mhm.
A low light was when first time I went to America with you was the next day getting the dodgy tummy. That was pretty bad. Remember that?
Did you
That
get
was-
dodgy tummy?
Yeah, an SIR. Yeah, the dodgy tummy. It wasn't that.
Sorry to hear that, buddy.
Those cold brews are strong, definitely. And I'll say it because someone else is probably thinking it, but the arena shows with Catfish were good, weren't they? They were fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if we've actually ever mentioned that we played with Catfish in the bottom.
Should really be spreading that around.
We need to tell.
Got banned from Uber. Carry on.
You did get banned from Uber that night. It's for another pod.
Supported them once, and now they're not a band anymore. What does that say about us?
We were that bad.
Cal, highlight, low light of the journey so far?
Low light. I hate waiting around to play.
Oh, before sound checks and stuff.
Especially, if you've not got a place to go and chill out, then it's just really annoying. I hate it.
Yeah.
Highlight, just, spending every day with my bros.
No.
That's quite a nice one, actually.
Gregor, highlight, low light?
I think highlights definitely going to Nashville for the first time. That was like, it's like stuff you don't experience like in music here. It just like opened your eyes to like so many other things. I actually can't think of a low light.
That's the correct answer. You've won a prize.
Probably something to do with you.
Yeah, probably. My highlight for an exact moment was Neil, who we'll talk about in a second, doing his Shaggy impression on a monster truck in the middle of Nashville. I've got a lyric game. Callum, you have to be last to answer because I'm hoping you know the lyrics. So finish the phrase or complete the sentence. My mind's in circles.
You're my straight line.
But you're in a straight line. Point for Reese.
Wouldn't have got that.
Song.
Hasn't got that either.
Breathe.
I'll be your shoulder when the times are hard.
But someone else is going to have your heart.
Somebody's been listening to the album.
Better
haven't they?
friends.
Song.
Somebody likes me.
That's a bit sad.
Get a life.
Song.
Better friends.
Yeah, it's better.
Yeah, it is, You're the 4-letter word.
That I thought I'd never learn.
I just wanted Hamish to shout, fuck!
I'm not got enough time. He did.
Song.
Sing along.
Sing along. Don't you know you mean so much? I'm in your pocket.
When you
want. No, I'll give you that one. Guys.
Bubblegum.
Yeah. Gregor picks up a point.
Half a point. I got that.
You gave us a lot there.
Oh, you showed me.
Ooh.
I
A real good
deliberately
song.
made this one really tricky. No.
The issue is, we put O in so many of our songs. We're a bit fucked here.
Previous line is like a shock to the system. You
You
showed me
Something I've never seen.
something I've never seen.
You kind of get. We'll split that. You give me that. You
Picking
give
up
me
Nah,
the
there you go,
crowd.
there you go.
Song.
that. Shock the system.
Shock to the system. So the last section of the album DOTcast special extraordinaire, we must do this again, is just called Neil. Basically put up a Q&A thing on Instagram asking people for questions for the pod. And I think since Neil is probably off today, he sent in a lot of questions. So we're going to do a quick fire round. Shout whatever you think out. Question number 1. Is this a scam?
Yes,
Yes. Yes, this entire album is a scam and you've all been duped.
we're Nigerian princes. And we need your help.
2, is it weird to trick or treat at the age of 27?
Yes.
Yes.
I think it depends what you wear.
Preferably clothing.
Gimp suit or no clothes, weird.
Yeah. Fishnets and that. No.
You could go as Lord Voldemort.
Daniel could.
Oh, just trying to think of a
More
boy who
who
lived.
lived.
Darius, Will Young, Gareth Gates, Snog, Marry, Avoid.
Who's Darius?
Is he deep? Sorry, cut this.
An alive Darius.
He died recently, didn't he?
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Might also cut that one.
Yeah.
Is there actually anything fundamentally wrong with Nickelback?
I think they're class, to be honest with you.
Yeah, they're a good band.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with what they do.
Yeah. We all just want to be big rock stars.
Anyone has a problem with Nickelback or gives you my address, we can talk about it further. Carry on.
Right, we're done. Boys, album comes out at midnight. We've done very well.
Yeah.
Hey, happy DOTcast thing.
Listen to it, stream it, send it to everybody, and that's pretty much about it.
Get your tattoo out again. Let me see.
Get the tattoo.
Go on.
Let me
I
see
do my
it.
G
Let me
card.
see it. Come on, get it.
I can
out.
get it right into the
We'll,
camera. The last shot.
we'll do a snap to a snapshot. 1, 2, 3.